Campfires, songs and crafts, barbecue, face painting and skits, hiking, canoes and dance. The hallmarks of a traditional summer camp. These aren't scenes from some distant remote camp. What if I told you that this is Monterey? The city of Monterey's popular summer camps have been delighting generations of local families.
They're really old programs. They've been here for a really long time, 60 years with Whispering Pines and 60 plus years for Camp Kinsabi. So it's pretty amazing that these programs have stood the test of time with all these other programs that come about with YMCAs and other programs that are in the area. We still have huge enrollment.
I think the history of the camp makes it unique. This is obviously the 60th anniversary of the camp, and there's a lot of tradition here. We've got campers whose parents were campers here or parents worked here. There's a lot of history and a lot of tradition, and we do a lot of the same things, the way it was done years ago.
Less than a mile from downtown Monterey, in the Monterey Vista neighborhood, is Whispering Pines Park.
You would not believe you're right there on Pacific Street, in the middle of the city of Monterey, but you're secluded in this beautiful natural wooden area. Now we did add some, modern amenities for the kids, but it's pretty basic, rustic, and it's fun.
I think it's really important that they have this part in their life of just being outside, being a kid,
Well, I think it's just unique in the sense that it's just providing kids with such a fun experience of getting outdoors, but it kind of incorporates every aspect of recreation. Like you're doing arts and crafts, you're going hiking, there's a theme to each week, so it allows all the kids to be creative. And there's campers that, I even hear to this day when I run into kids that I used to work with there that were campers and now they want to be volunteers or they want to apply, to work there in future summers. So it's just really cool to hear that it just creates such amazing memories for these kids.
The camp began in the 1960s. At the time, it was an overnight camp.
And when they used to sleep outdoors, it was on a blanket, under the trees. And God, if it rains in the middle of the night, I could tell you those stories. It rained on us once. I remember at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm down at camp. We're pulling all the kids under the trees. So the following year, I applied for a grant and got the shelter in the picnic area. They thought it was mainly for the shade. Honest to God, the truth. It was in case it rained, we could put all the kids there. But times have changed. Parents didn't like the children spending the night away, and so we stopped that part of the program. But it's been just a great experience for children to learn to camp, learn about the outdoor education, and then from Whispering Pines Day Camp, because they're the younger ones, then they could go to Camp Kinsabi, which is the everyday camping. It's a graduation. It's kind of like you're the freshman and sophomore at Whispering Pines, and then you go to Kinsabi and you're the junior and seniors. The kids love it.
One day Jelly left his home. He came back so nice and clean. Where, oh, where has Jelly been? Oh, Camp Kinsabi, the outdoors. Oh, Camp Kinsabi, the outdoors. Colton, the camp dog. Colton, the camp dog. He lies us.
Like traditional summer camps, Whispering Pines teaches about nature and includes hiking, songs, dance, crafts, skits, and more. It ends with a Friday campfire program.
On Friday we do Campfire, which is when children cook their own food for lunch, and then after they come over to the stage, they sing songs, perform skits, show off the group shield that they made, and they talk about their group name, and they get to show off their work.
The campfire was always an exciting time, and I can say that I enjoyed that even as an adult working there as well. It's a lot of fun. It's just a great time for the kids to perform and just showcase their art projects, everything that's been they've been learning the whole week. So it's a nice thing for them and for the staff as well to be a part of.
It's really common for campers to become volunteers and then by spending that many years doing volunteer work, becoming staff members and then eventually directors.
I really loved Whispering Pines, and when I heard that they were offering positions here, I got really excited because I remembered how great it was to be a camper, and I really wanted to bring that experience to children. To see the kids go from 5 years of age to 9 is really cool to see their growth and all the things that they learn and how much they love camp, and it really rewards me to see how happy they are to be here.
I mean, I loved it. I did it my entire life, every single summer, so I wanted to come back and be a leader myself, you know. I couldn't imagine doing anything else during the summer. There was a realization that I had that my leaders were like 18, 19 years old, and I didn't realize that, like, oh, that could be me one day. And so when I came to that, it was like, that's what I wanted to do. Like, I definitely looked up to them so much. I love going to work every day.
Usually if you have a vast experience of attending the camp and you loved it, you want to go back and do that and share that with other children. And many of our children who attended camp end up working for us. And then their children come back and work for us. The leaders, I have to say, the rec leaders love being with those children. They've got to have a special talent, special care because they have someone's child with them. But they just love the outdoors. And the skills that they learn there, they have gone on and applied it in their lives. I mean, I look back on all the camp counselors that I was fortunate enough to have work for me. They're doctors, they're attorneys, they're city employees, they're just, you know, all walks of life, and we still keep in touch, and whenever we hear one of the camp songs, we all jump right back in and just love it. Really local Monterey. I have to say, as you know, we're celebrating 60 years. That's a long time for a camp to be in existence and be so popular.